This should be good from start to finish. Jimmy Butler, who played with the Sixers last year, finds Bam for the uncontested dunk. You couldn't start the game with a better. Almost the same spot, fourth-year man out of Kansas, averaging 23 points a game, which sounds good, but it's 4.5 points per game less than he averaged last year. Here's Bam, off the stutter step, the score and the foul.
Come out 3 for 3 right now, being too easy. Was able to seal and catch the ball too close to the basket.
Oh, Embiid gave Bam all kinds of room. Adebayo miss. Richardson, who's missing a fifth straight game with a strained left hamstring. Second time this year he's had a hamstring problem. They're going to be cautious with his return. And Joel Embiid being very cautious the way he's defending.
I like the take though, and he makes it there. That'll be in Embiid's head. He'll try to get out to him a little bit more regularly now. Bam has to continue to look to take that shot.
Bam has 7 points, including the last 5 the Heat have scored. 1-point Sixers lead. Butler on the run, bounces off. And Ben Simmons, guy can threaten you with a triple-double for Miami. Nearly halfway through the first quarter. 3 to shoot. Bam steps back. That's a good defense. That's a defensive possession won by Philadelphia. That is quite the portrait. 3 minutes left, first quarter. That's Shake Milton missing from 3. Bam with a rebound. Sixers with a 1-point lead. Derrick Jones Jr., but the Sixers are back defensive. Dragic for 3. And the rebound saved in by Mike Clock for Miami. Dragic off to Bam with 1 on the shot clock, in and out. And Embiid with a rebound for Philadelphia.
They're playing that length there in anticipation. Knew the scouting report on that play.
Derrick Jones just took it away from Ben Simmons. This is Hero off to Bam. A king-size slam dunk for Miami this year. Almost 16 points a game. Dragic from downtown. He nails it. 82nd trip.
Embiid. He's a guy who finds a way to contribute with minimal touches.
Home crowd engaged early. It's a big game. The lob and the slam. Bam threw it. Jones stuffed it. Heat fans on the tip. Loose ball battle won by the 3-time All-Star, Joel Embiid. 25 years old. 4th season out of Kansas. Oh, the backhanded flip, and he does draw the Bam is on Embiid. Heat in man-to-man. This should be fun to watch. 6 on the shot clock, and Embiid draws a 7. Simmons with 7 points. Backdoor cut for Hero. Comes to the corner. Here's Bam, faking Embiid, and draws the first foul of the game on Joe.
Got that quickness advantage, or he can pick apart up top. Look at him with the pass here, finding Jimmy Butler on this possession, cutting to the rim.
Soft touch by Butler.
He's got the ability to do that when Embiid.
And 8 for 8 free throw shooting for Miami. 4:18 left in the half. Oh, the lob intended for Simmons was intercepted by Bam Adebayo. 6 76er turnovers. Kendrick Nunn's back in the game, replacing Dragic. Kendrick on the pull-up over Milton. That was pretty. Second score for Nunn. Up forces a 7th Philadelphia turnover on the Nunn steal. Kendrick gets it back and hands it over to Jimmy. Loose ball back to Nunn. Missed the left-handed flip. Tipped up, missed. Tipped up again and missed. That's good. And now it's Bam coming out of the paint with 2 to shoot. He turns it over. Just the 2nd turnover of the game. Bam got it right back. Jimmy Butler. 4-point Heat lead. Just getting started here in the 3rd quarter. Thank you for joining us. There's Duncan. And the 3-point streak lives on. 34, #1 player in the first 32 years of franchise history. Bam Adebayo grabs a rebound from Miami and spins away. Here's Butler. Back to Bam. Simmons on the keeper. Sends it out into the corner for a Harris triple. And Jimmy Butler snapping down the rebound for Miami. Embiid with his 26th double-double this year. And this is before the Heat will embark for their next 6 games on the road. Starts with a 5-game West Coast road trip Wednesday night in Los Angeles against the Clippers. Tobias Harris, 3 of 12 tonight, and he's missed all 6 from downtown. Bam on target. Bam Adebayo now with 11. The Heat lead is up to 6. 3 for Court Miles is short. Bam Adebayo with both hands on rebound number 6. Sixers 10 for 30 from downtown. Dragic gets the give from Bam. Gets it back. Knocks it down. Good two-man work between Bam and Goran. 6 points on the with 22 points now. 8 of them in this quarter. Double team on Dragic. Gets it off to Bam. He attacks Embiid for the score and the foul. Heat ahead by 20. Duncan. Now Bam. Going at Embiid. Going through Embiid. But he missed it. 20 seconds left. A turnover for Miami. The Heat have only 1 turnover through 3 quarters. The franchise record for the fewest turnovers in a single game, 4. Just something to watch. Oh, Bam called for a goal. Bam in the middle of the lane against Embiid, who's playing with 4 fouls. Olynyk drives in and jams it home. Kelly Olynyk with a forceful first.
You got to shade towards him a bit, force him to put the ball down on the floor. His percentage will go way down.
Bam. He made it. It hung around the rim and then dropped for Bam out of. Bam. Bumped by Embiid. Buries it anyway.
That is perfect, though, when Embiid has to come all the way to the free. Really does not get them in good positions when things go astray. Instead of having a guy like a Goran Dragic or a Jimmy Butler to focus you, they don't have that, Eric.
In the first 2, they only play the Raptors 3 times, and they're 2-0 against Indiana with 2 games left against the Pacers. So the Heat are in good shape when it comes to Eastern Conference tiebreakers. Bam off to Jones Jr. The open 3. Why not? The splash
by Miami, getting to the right spots, excellent spacing, and then torching them with makes.
That's the perfect way for the Heat to embark for the next 6 games on the road. A triple there for Dragic. Goran